everybody. Welcome to Title Thursdays, or as I like to call it, Title 101. Thank you for being here. Thank you all at home. You're welcome to be here. I'm happy that you're here. Today we're going to go over something very simple. I want to express the tools that Partnership Realty and Partnership Title provide to the agents. It's amazing, not just for you, but to your clients, you at home. What I want you to do is I want to make the process simple. So can somebody help me out? They say 98% of the most stressful situation for a realtor is money, the financing, the escrow, right? A lot of people here, when you guys do your contracts, how many days do you give your clients? Can anybody give me like an idea? 3 days, right? Yeah. That's like standard. Okay. You know, you can make it as long as you want, but the 3 days is standard. What most people don't, what they fail to realize is that people think business days, when in actuality, the contract is actually the days. So if a contract is signed on Friday, Saturday and Sunday are included in that escrow, okay? In that escrow clause. So 98% of realtors say that the most stressful situation that they have is receiving the escrow letter to their clients or us receiving the money, okay? I've actually had a couple of experiences, and I will tell you that escrow is important because it gives peace of mind to the seller, okay? Also, it shows the commitment that the buyer is putting the funds into escrow to go ahead and get the deal closed. Also for the lender, it helps them out to make sure that they have a committed buyer, right? So a lot of the times people call me for wiring instructions, okay? And this is our wiring instructions right here. You see it above, okay? So this is actually our wiring instruction. So you give this to your client, or I email it to you, and then you give it to your client, and your client goes to their bank or initiates the wire, okay? But here's the thing. We have tools that the company has given you for free. We have Zocam. Zocam is something that is so simple, and everybody who's here today and everybody that's online, I want you to literally take out your phones today, and we're gonna set you up with a Zocam account. If you don't have one, you will have one now, and also a title capture account through Partnership Title, okay? And that's what I'm gonna go over today. I wanna utilize these tools for you so that you can see how easy this process could be, and we could take the complication out, okay? I'm gonna start with the wiring instructions right now, and what I'm gonna do is, as you can see, there's the wiring instructions. If you see at the bottom in the red, it says, any wire received without reference may delay funding, so please make sure that anytime you do a wire, you specify the address of the property, okay? It's very important. Typically, we'll give you a file number as well. If you get the file number, you just go ahead and put the file number in the memo, and it'll all get done, okay? However, this is the old school way of doing things. Now, I want to put you guys to a new way of doing things. So this is something called, well, it's Zocam, but it's Zocam. And basically, Zocam is something that you register for. You give it to your clients, and your client literally, except for rentals, okay? So when it comes to a rental, you cannot use personal checks. It has to be certified funds, or it's got to be money order, okay? But on a purchase, your client could take the personal check. Let's say that they're out of the country or wherever they may be, and all they got to do is just take a picture of it, just like depositing a check online. But here, let me show you. So here's some testimonials about it. Can you put the volume up on the? Pasa. Let me go back. You know, I'm always one.
Zocom saves real estate agents time and money by allowing them to send earnest money securely to the escrow agent from their smartphone or tablet.
Just used Zocom for the third time, depositing earnest money, snapped a picture front and back, typed in the transaction information, boom, done. So easy.
Our cutting-edge technology helps you save time and money. Empower realtors to send earnest money anytime from anywhere, 24/7. No more driving, no more couriers. Zocom, driving success, not checks.
Pretty self-explanatory, right? See how easy that is? And it's free. Like, it's free. So instead of you giving the wiring instructions and all this stuff to your client, you use this app, which basically, this app that we have is basically an app that Partnership Realty, Partnership Title is given to you guys. So let's do this real quick. Everybody pull out your smartphones. You at home, please pull out your smartphone. Okay. What we're gonna do is very simple. We're gonna go to our Play Store. If you have an iOS system, go to your Apple Store. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna look up Zocam. So just the way it's Z-O-C-A-M-M. C-A-M-M. Zocam. Zocam. Z-O-C-A-M. Put it on your phone. Put it on your phone now. Huh? Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. Two C's, yeah. Here. As a matter of fact, here it is.
It's green with a Z.
Correct. It's a little app. It's just it's green and it has a Z like a.
Z as in zebra. Yeah, looks like this. Yeah.
It's so likely. All right. So we're gonna go here. You go Zocam. Okay. And there it is. Okay. You see that? That's what it looks like. Let me see if I could. No. So I'm gonna get it. Sorry, I'm gonna. I know it's your phone. There we go. Yeah. So register. So what I want you to do, if you're at home, if you're here, please register right now. It's very simple. Okay. I'm gonna open it myself. I'm already registered. So basically you do your mobile number. ¿Cómo? Ah, bueno, yeah, let me do that. What's your mobile number, man? It's No. So hold on. Register. So we're gonna do here. Do your thing. Sorry, man. Yep. No, so you go like this. So you gotta go like this. Make sure that you go register. If you haven't registered, and then you put your name, email, confirm your email. You're gonna do the password right here, where it says create your 8-digit passcode. Okay? It's gonna be an 8-digit passcode. If you have Authenticator, the Authenticator will make it for you. All right? But this solves a huge problem for you, okay? This is something that is gonna make your job a whole lot easier, okay? And the solution is the tools that Partnership gives, okay? Basically, what you're doing right now is when you're gonna collect an escrow, now you just work with your client with this, and they don't even have to go to the bank. Okay, now remember, if it's a rental, please keep in mind that it can only be a certified funds check or a money order, okay? You cannot deposit for rentals through Zocam, okay? For you at home, that's the way it goes. So just make sure that you're conscious about that. What'll end up happening is, as soon as the client does the Zocam, through Zocam, does the deposit the earnest money, basically at that point, that's it. They get a confirmation of it's not an escrow letter. So let's say that they do it on a Saturday. So if they do it on a Saturday, basically they're going to get a confirmation that they will have validation that basically they did it. So you see this right here? See where it says earnest money? So you do earnest money. You go there.
The passport has to be only number because they don't have.
Yeah, only numbers.
Only numbers?
Only numbers. So you go to earnest money and allow once. And then you go to us, which will be partnership. And there's us right there, partnership title. Okay? So you go there. Now partnership is there. That's it. You go ahead and do that, boom. And you're gonna put the property address down. Okay, you see that on top. Put the city, the zip, and you put the check amount. Okay, or your client does it. See where it says buyer, me, buyer agent, me, listing agent, me, seller, me. So put all that information there. And you could do paper check, capture an image of a paper check, or you could link your bank to capture an e-sign check. Okay? Very simple, very easy. Tools that this amazing company gives us just to make it more convenient for you, for your clients. You know, this is something that will make you as a professional, it will make you look better towards your client as something as simple as this. It will make you look more professional. It will be easier for them to do business with you. You know, we have to get into the new times and a new way of doing things. And convenience and efficiency, when you put them together, well, you become the star. You're the stud. You're the amazing person that made that happen. Okay? All these things that we have is literally, is basically, it's free of charge for you and your clients. Okay? Do we have any questions on this right now? Do we have any questions? Huh?
They don't let me do it, they close.
Let me see.
I don't know what.
Let me see. Let me see. This is good. This is good. Let's see. All right. So did you register already?
Yes.
So go ahead and sign in.
Oh, they don't let me sign in, they don't let me put in the password, I put every number.
Here, let's do this. Let's do it again.
I got it.
Hello, everybody at home. If you're having this issue, don't worry about it. Just be patient. Go ahead, put all your information in.
Yeah.
People at home, please understand, be patient, okay? You're not hitting a red button, okay? Nothing bad is going to happen. Just go through the data, put in the data fields, and you'll see how easy it is, okay? Who registered? Who registered? You already registered? Yeah. Awesome. Registered? Cool. So go in there and play with it a little bit. Also, on YouTube, there are tutorials for you, okay? So you could definitely go online, and I encourage you to please do so. You at home as well. Go ahead and do that, okay? Practice it.
When they come,
Let me see.
I don't know when they don't let me.
Let me see. Oh, you're an existing user. You're already registered.
But they sent me the code and I tried to put in the code and it was closed before.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, me too.
Like me.
Yeah.
The code doesn't last long enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Now we have to sign in.
Yeah, you gotta sign in now. So sign in now with your. With,
But we didn't put
try it. But, well, we might have to reset. We might have to reset the passcode.
Let me see.
My authenticator gives a passcode,
Mm-hmm.
and then it only gives you like 5 seconds to use it.
Yeah, well, the authenticator. So if you use the authenticator, what ends up happening is you got to look at the username. So if you didn't put your mobile number on the username, it's not gonna populate it.
I got populated,
me see.
it just won't last.
Let me see.
Look, I don't know which one, but that's the one I use.
That's the one you use, yeah. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then,
Oh,
oops.
that's the wrong phase. Wrong phase.
Okay, so there's my code,
There you go.
and now it's lasting longer. Now it's
Yeah.
21 seconds.
Try it out.
Okay, good job.
Try it out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, look, then when I put a username password, it's coming like.
Yeah, so it's gonna do that. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, okay, we're gonna go put forgot password. Okay? Put your number. Yeah, the partnership. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, other title companies use it as well. So, you know, you go ahead and look at that. That's not a problem. Okay? I'm just doing this to solve an issue for you, please.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
I just missed if you already explained that, but I want to know how can I share? Do I need to share this application with my client?
That's correct,
Or
yes.
he needs to bring the check to me.
No. You share that application with your client.
So there is
okay?
a way to share from the app.
From your app, yes.
Okay, that's what I'm looking
Go
for.
to the tutorials. Tutorials will show you. You share it with them. Best thing about this is that
So they have to do the same process that I did.
they will have to do the same process. Well, you're gonna give them the login for you because you're the
Or if
you're the
he
realtor.
just can
Yeah,
come
so
to
you're
me and
gonna-
I do it for him.
You could do it that way as well. Okay, you could do it that way as well. But at the end, what it is, it's something convenient. I know it's tough sometimes. Listen, Guillermo's here, and Guillermo has actually shown me the back office that Partnership Realty has, and the tools that we have.
Yes.
And sometimes I look at it and I get complicated. And the funny thing is that I complicate it because of myself. It's because of me. There you go. You're done. You're in. See? So at the end, we kind of we're the ones that put the limitations upon ourselves. And what we have to do is sometimes we look at something, we go, wow, this is way too easy. And we honestly just say, oh, it can't be right. But it is. It is. You know, the technology does that for us. It does that for us. What I'm going to do now is, any questions more on Zocam? Do you see the advantage? Do you see the value that it brings? You don't have to call the title company for an escrow letter. It's coming. I mean, if you want to call me and ask me for it, of course, the office will send it to you. You know, but your client's gonna have the confirmation. They can send that confirmation. You can send it to the listing agent. Let them know, hey, escrow's been collected. We're ready to start the process. You know, and everything works out from there. Very efficient.
So the title company get access to the information as soon as they send the check?
Yeah, well, I mean, by law, I mean, the title company, yeah, we always have all that information, but we're regulated by the Department of Financial Services. We're very, the title companies, we're very, they make sure that we do everything correctly and right. We cannot receive ACHs. The escrow account is for escrow. It's for all transactions that are happening within the title company, whether it's a rental, or whether it's a purchase, or whether it's an international purchase, whatever the case may be, we're held responsible for that, okay? And we're very highly regulated, like seriously, by the Department of Financial Services. It's a great, the insurance industry is a beautiful industry to be in, but we're highly regulated because we're dealing with people's funds. So, yeah.
Mark,
Yeah.
It's good for all people that looking you right now in broadcasting. Remember, in the partnership app is the shortcut for this app.
That's correct.
Everybody from another company or
Guillermo,
person.
would you come up front and can we guide them through really quick? Because now that you're here, I want to guide them through this because I want them to see the tools that we give that all of them have at their disposal.
Hello, everybody.
So let's go to the partnership.
Who was in class yesterday? Very good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 3.
We need to repeat the class.
We will.
Love to use. We send to you the YouTube, the YouTube link.
I got it right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Guillermo. How do I get to the? I want to get to the back. To the back.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna show them real quick
Well,
that they have shortcuts and everything.
I'm very happy with the person that was in class yesterday because just that is the class yesterday. You can see today already in YouTube, right, Adiel? Okay, perfect. everybody can see.
So just so you know, the Partnership Realty webpage, there's a back office for you guys. And that back office, literally, Guillermo updates it probably every day. He actually, when I did a thing on public records, right, the Metro Online, the minute I left here, he put it on the back office for you guys. Like it's that's how efficient this company is. Go ahead, Guillermo.
I'm sorry to
No, please.
Everybody here must to get this app in your phone. This app is all tools, all presentation. It's the app that everybody need to get in your phone. One of these is earn this money. Simple, fast, and safe. We're talking here about.
That's Zocam. It's the same one. It's the same one. It's just if you have, you guys have colleagues.
No. With all tools, you can go here. I will share with you. Who had iPhone? Okay. Here, this is the menu burger. I will share with all of them. Everybody can read this.
Yeah.
And that's another simple way to getting to this.
Okay, I will show first to the iPhone persons. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Okay, in the iPhone, on the bottom, the app show a square with a little row up. Give me any iPhone they can see. ¿Dónde leíste la aplicación?
Pero yo ya la tenía bien.
Let me see la aplicación. I'm sorry. This is not the okay. Okay.
It's quite all right, man.
This is the iPhone. You can read. Make click over here. Everybody appear this a little square on the bottom. Make click over there. Appear the menu. Then go add home screen. Then add, and you have in your phone all tools, partnership tools for you.
And it's amazing because these listen, utilize these tools. They're free. They do cost, but this company is all about you. We're here for you. We're here for your success. Your success is our success, right? So, title, real estate, like I said, nobody's forced to use our title company. I want you to use our title company because you want to, and because you want to do business with me as well, and Nikki and CQ. We have a great team, Viviana, everybody that work with Susie, Grace. I mean, I can't explain to you the team that we have on the title side. Incredible people. The way that they work, Nikki's amazing. I mean, she's a great leader. She's relentless. CQ as well. Please, all we want to do is just service you and your clients, give you peace of mind, solve these issues. As you could see, Guillermo has already started to solve all these issues with you with that one click. Now you have all these tools. Another one, because now we're going to go into the next one. Thank you, Guillermo.
Sorry.
Thank you, Guillermo. Thank you, Guillermo.
Another question.
Yes, please.
And so service, and this transaction my client has to have this application too to send them the money?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
And you want that to happen anyways, because if you go through the app, it will actually allow your client to also, instead of bringing a check to closing, they could actually just, the same way that they did the escrow, they could do the rest of the funds for the closing. Right there from the app. Okay? so they continuously use it. Okay, it's a feature it's not just for the escrow money, it's for all earnest deposits. Okay, so the earnest deposit, it's going to go in there, the money's going to be there, and basically it's going to be used for the closing. And you know what? It makes things a whole lot easier for your clients because they don't have to go to the bank. They don't have to. You don't have to spend time on a phone call calling me, hey, Mark, can you email me the wire instructions? And, you know, yeah, and it's free. And if you want to do it that way, if you want to do the wire instructions, listen, I'm here for you. So at the end of the day, I'm here to solve problems for you. I'm here to serve you. So don't worry about it. If your client wants to do it the other way, that's fine. Whatever your client wants, that's what we'll do. Okay? Whatever makes them feel comfortable. But if you just teach them to do this, it will make everybody's, it creates efficiency. And there's also no problems with fraud. There's, they have, Zocam actually, they have an incredible security service, you might say, that would actually protect your client. You know, that the information that you asked me earlier about the financial information, that stays in the Zocam app, and we don't see it. It doesn't matter to us. All we need to do is receive the funds, so that way we could get to the closing table and have everybody sign, and then everybody just has a happy day.
Doesn't matter the amount. They could be $1 million, they could transfer the money.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they have it in their bank account.
Yeah.
Of course, without a doubt. Yeah, it could be, it could be for a commercial transaction. It could be for like I said, a rental. Just remember, disclosure again for you at home and for you guys here, no personal checks for rentals, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? When it comes to rentals, no personal checks. But you could use the app all you want. Now, the next thing, any other questions? No? All right. I'm going to move on to the next tool that you have. So if you actually go to partnership-title.com, which is Partnership's website, Partnership Title's website, there's a little button. See this right here where it says get a quote? Does everybody see that? You're at home and you see it? Okay. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to get that. Now you see how that just popped up? It says instant quote or access our app. What I suggest is access the app, okay? So we're going to go log in or register. If you're not registered, I encourage you, please go ahead and do it. You at home, go ahead and register to Title Capture. It's going to make your seller net sheets, buyer net sheets, every estimate that you want. You could do it yourself and you customize it. So I'm going to use mine for right now so you can see. And it will save all of your seller net sheets. It's going to save all the work that you do. It's going to be saved there. Okay, this is also free of charge. What I like about it is that, see where it says Mark? That's my profile. So what ends up happening is when you create the seller net sheet, okay, you put your picture up there. When you do the net sheets for your clients, your picture is going to show up. It's going to look very professional for you instead of you just coming in with numbers. Rule of thumb, go to the public records, like I showed you last week and the week before. Go to the public records. Where are you? Go to the public records. Make sure that you go and do the calculation of the taxes. Then do the calculations of your commission. If your client does not have a payoff, which they probably won't have a payoff, but you do know that they have a mortgage on the company, just ask them for the principal amount that they owe the bank. That amount is going to be close to what the payoff amount is going to be. Remember, the seller net sheets and everything that you do right here is an estimate. Make sure your clients know that. Always go higher, okay? Always go higher. It's much better for the client. That way, if you tell them, hey, you saved $2,000, good day. That's phenomenal for you. They're going to be happy with you. You're going to be bearing good news, not bad news. What we want to avoid in all our transactions is to bring bad news to somebody. Although, sometimes we have to just give news the way that it is. But this is a great way for you to solve the issue of having any discrepancies when it comes to you and your client during the transaction. It's going to make everything clear. I always say that the best deals are deals that are done transparently. Transparency is huge in our business. It gives people peace of mind. It's okay if at the beginning a client tells you, this is my concern. Be happy with concerns. When your client is telling you that they have a concern, be happy about it because they're telling you what it is that they need. They're telling you, this is what I'm not enjoying, this is what I'm enjoying. From there on out, all you have to do is just effectively listen to them and then create the solution. We're here to serve, to solve, and to make people's transaction go as smooth as possible. Remember, all of you are doing transactions that are over 6 figures, you know? I mean, right now, a house is going for $250,000 to $300,000. And that's a townhouse. So remember that your transactions are going to be high in value, okay? This is people's lives, people's money. So we need to make sure that we give them their peace of mind. Do we agree? So let's get to it. Let me show you one of my estimates that I did. Well, let's do it. Let's do a new one. So look, sell to net, you see this all here? You could do a title quote. You could do a closing disclosure quote as well. So everything that the title company give you, if you have those numbers, if you have the taxes, if you have your commission, the numbers for the title company and the promulgated rates for the insurance policy, for the title insurance policy, is already there.
We can take this page in the same way the partnership.
Yep. Instead of calling Nikki,
Because I did it right now.
instead of calling Nikki,
And you can have in the
that's it.
the phone.
You have it yourself. Yeah. And you could
The same.
PDF it to your client. You could email it to your client. Instead of emailing Nikki or CQ, hey, can I have a seller net sheet or can I have a quote? It's already done. You could actually bring this to your listing agreement if you want to. You could just come, you could go with the listing agreement and you could show your client, this is what the proceeds that you're going to be taking home today. All right, here, let's do one. So here we go. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna do 300 grand. Okay, I'm gonna do the closing date 30 days from now. That's another thing you could do. You could actually put your closing date out. You wanna do it in 30 days, do it in 30 days. I always say rule of thumb, 45 days, you know, just in case something happens. The less addendums you do, the better, right? Unless everybody likes to do addendums. Does everybody like to do addendums? No. I wanna get people involved, come on, come on. All right, so here's your mortgage payoff. So let's say I'm selling this house and you know what? I owe $150,000 on it. There it is. Then at 3%, I'm just gonna do this percentage. I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do 3. And I'm gonna do a transaction fee, right? If you use Sonia, and, I'm gonna do $9.95. Okay. If there's a homeowner association, you put the dues there. Property taxes here. Let's see real quick. So if you go to the Port St. Lucie property appraisers, hold on, why didn't it go there? Okay. There we go. So you come here. So record card. Let's see. So you go tax estimate tools, and you put taxes for this parcel. Every county is different. Just be patient and just follow it. And basically here, you have the taxes, which are gonna be $2,265.32. So I'm gonna go back to my title capture. Where'd it go? There we go. And that was what, 2,400, that's what 2,400. Yes, Mark.
Mark, because here they use title agents. Say Nikki.
Roberts, yeah, so Nikki.
this one?
So Nikki's the founder. She's actually the title agent.
So that's
okay.
the
I'm
one
just
should I pick?
I'm just a director of sales. So
Okay.
it's Nikki Robarts. She's the owner. She's Ismael's. She's she's the title agent. Okay. She's the brain behind everything. And then we have CQ as well. CQ is another beautiful person. These are the people that make everything happen behind the scenes. I'm the face that you're gonna see all the time, but they're the ones doing everything. When I tell you, like Nikki and CQ, they do everything. You got Susan, Grace. I mean, our team they're dedicated to everybody. They're actually working right now as I'm doing this. They're literally working right now and working on files and getting you guys to closing. Viviana's here. We do closings here. We do closings at the plantation office. We also we could give you mobile notary services. I mean, if you want us to go to the property and do the closing there for you, we'll do it there.
Great.
Okay?
All right, thank
All right,
you.
just let us know, and of course we have to charge accordingly, but it'll all get done. Okay? But yeah, Nikki is the, oh, so I did something wrong here, hold on. Okay, let's do it again. I'm gonna put here that I owe 150,000. So you see how easy this is? You just go here, you put the commissions. Please make sure to put your commissions. I know that sometimes when you're trying to get the listing, you want to leave that because that's a big portion. It's 6% of whatever the purchase price is. Don't be afraid of that. Just be transparent from the beginning with your client, because you know what? If you go to them and they, you tell them that 6%, and they have an issue with it, they're going to tell you right then and there. And don't prepare yourself to have an issue. Just go in. And then when they tell you, you're like, okay. And then you go ahead and negotiate. Everything is negotiable. What I do is not negotiable. I'm doing insurance. That is not negotiable. The rates are going to be the same. What we do here is the same. There's no, with title, there is no negotiation. It is what it is. We have to follow the contract. We have to follow what the underwriters tell us to do. And we have to make sure that we're insuring doing the title insurance correctly for the property. Good? Okay. Property taxes. Let's do the 2,500. Oh. Okay. You calculate here. And if I was to sell this house, I'll be making $124,835 with 68 cents. Taxes and everything are calculated in there, as well as the. So this is what happens. Let me open up the PDF so you see. And here you go. See my picture right there? So this is what you'll be showing your client. See how professional it looks? It's easy. You don't have to send out an email. You could do this right when you're with your client. You could do it before you go meet with him or her, company, whatever the case may be. And it makes it convenient. It's the best thing ever. Don't have to email anybody. And the best part about it is that you come up and you tell your client, hey, you're going to get $125,000. He's not even going to care about the commission. Not necessarily, he might. But basically, it's self-explanatory. Any questions on this? You got it? That's how you do it. Please put your photographs. Put that in there.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It's very user friendly, and it's something that will help you out. And not only that, you'll get versed. I mean, you'll be able to look at the taxes online. Everything is given to you online. I remember when I first started in real estate, in title, where everything took forever. It really did. Everything took forever. I mean, there was checks. I mean, we would take checks back then. I mean, people would do the closings, and we would have the checks ready for the realtors at the closing table. And as soon as everybody signed, we would give the check over. And yeah, it's different times now. Also give your wiring instructions, whatever the case may be. Do it all from the beginning so you don't have to do it at the end. And you have all the tools, all the tools. Are you guys familiar with doing the taxes and everything like that online? Have you guys ever? No? I encourage you to go ahead and if you're in Palm Beach, go to Palm Beach County and just play with the systems. Wherever you're farming, wherever you're doing your transactions, I encourage you, look at the public records. Go to public records. MLS is cool. MLS is awesome. It's what you guys, the tool you guys have. I'm not a realtor, so I don't use the MLS. But you guys have the MLS, but I need you to understand something about the MLS. The MLS is another human being putting the information in, okay? That person makes one mistake, you're carrying that same mistake over and over and over and over again. And it might not be a big mistake, it could just be a little typo or a description that isn't right. But if you go to public records, the legal description is there, the taxes are there, all the information you want on the property is gonna be in the public records. You're gonna see the name of the seller or the name of the homeowner. You're gonna know if it's homestead, if it's not homestead. That's another thing you gotta figure into. Do your diligence before you go meet with your client. It's the biggest thing. You know, the CMA is a very vital part to it, but there's other things that you could do. You know, we already know what the comparative market analysis is for the property. So we have the value of the house or the property. You also want to look at the taxes. You want to look at all the information. You could even go check if there's liens on the house yourself. You just do it. You go to the recorder. You take the last name and the first name of the sellers, and you basically put it into the record, hit search, and everything that person has will come up. Just make sure on the side tab, there's a legal description, right? Make sure that you're applying it to the legal description so it correlates with the property. Because you'll have, you know, a person like me, Mark Martinez, put me in there, a bunch of things, it'd be like 20 pages, you know, because I have a very common name. But at the end of the day, you look at the legal description of the property, you put it on the side, and you look at that and you cross-reference it. Any questions? Pretty self-explanatory, right? So do you guys feel empowered today by this information that I gave you? Yeah? I hope you feel the same way at home. I encourage you, please. These are things that are going to solve issues for you before. Because you're going to be able to just have a complete, transparent process for your clients. And they're going to come back, and they're going to refer people to you, because when they think about real estate, they're going to think about you. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm an insurance agent myself, and everybody calls their realtor before they call anybody else. Sometimes the lender, like the loan officer or the mortgage broker that helped them with the loan. But for the most part, I mean, I'm the insurance guy. Nobody wants to deal with me, you know, except for you guys. That's why I love you. But
Practice with the closing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Very nice.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything. And in this way, you don't have to, Nikki, you know, and you have to understand something, and I want you guys to understand this. Nikki is a great person, right? CQ is a great person, but you have to understand, they are, all those files, like when you see those files, those closing documents that you sign, that your client signed, They're the ones that create that whole entire package. That's why it takes them 30 days to do what they do. Not only that, they're getting paperwork from the title insurance company, from the underwriters, and it's telling them, you have to mark up all this whole entire commitment. You have to mark it up. You got to make sure that all these clouds are taken off so that we're clear to close. And they deal with the lender too. So when I tell you that they're amazing, it's because I'm telling you they're amazing. Like what they do, it boggles my mind. Because when we have 5, 10 closings a day, it's them that made it happen. And a lot of people don't understand that because you don't see them. But it's them. My part's easy. I'm here to just be a concierge for you guys and tell you and give you knowledge and make sure that everything and bridge the gap between the title company and you and your clients and everything and give you peace of mind. Another quick thing I want to tell you is I have an open door policy. Whenever anybody wants to come and see me in my office, I'm here 9 to 5 every day. Please feel free to come and see me. You at home, if you haven't dropped by, please, I welcome you. Come by. I'm here to help you and help you in your success. I mean, I would love to have 20 closings with every one of you every day. If we could do that, I would love it. Those are the type of problems I like. Those are blessings, they're not problems. So I'm here for you. Feel free to come in whenever you want. Also, little things. If you need something or your client has a concern, text me. You have my cell phone. If you don't have it, I'll give it to you. Text me their email address and the question or what it is that you need from me. And I will go ahead and talk to the office, make sure that I'm clear in my communication to make sure I'm solving the issue correctly with Nikki and with CQ. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and send you an email and I'll copy your client on it. So you'll see the response. So your client, what ends up happening, you at home as well, what ends up happening is your client sees that I'm emailing you, but they're copied. Well, they had a concern. So now you know what they see in their email? That their realtor is actually being diligent. And it's little things like that. Sometimes it's better than a phone call because they see that and they're like, oh, wow. Like they really did get in contact with the title company. And the title company got back as well. Well, my closing's happening. Because that's all we need sometimes. It's just to just be there for the client. Little things like that is what makes everything much better. It's the little things. Big things are always big things, but little things, the details. The attention is always in the details. All right, so thank you once more for coming to Title Thursdays. Next week, I'm gonna make it exciting again. Next week, I will do it in Spanish though, because this week I did English. So next week is definitely gonna be in Spanish. Okay, I'm gonna do one-on-one, so Spanish, English. Next week is gonna be another exciting class. I'm coming up with it right now, but it's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna finish it up today and I'll know exactly what we're gonna do next week. You'll be getting the flyers. Please come in, please, if at home, come in. If you guys have more realtors you guys wanna bring them in, please. And just remember that you could always look at these videos online whenever you want. Please utilize all the tools that Partnership gives you because it's a great company and they have really set it up in an amazing way where not only you have all the tools to succeed. All right? Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys at home. I appreciate your time. And thank you, Aliel. Thank you, George. Thank you for everything.